Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well and staying safe during this time. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Like I said, thank you so much for checking me out. If you haven't done so, please make sure to hit that subscribe button just right below the video. Cool, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And if you're returning, welcome back. Thanks again for your support. I truly do appreciate having you here.
Well, I also saw this, guys, from the Blockworks. This was just in Israel's biggest bank, Bank Leumi, who, by the way, is a Ripple partner, will start to offer Bitcoin and Ethereum trading. So this is just another example of another big bank looking to get into the crypto market. I don't want to focus so much on the fact that they're looking to get into Bitcoin and Ethereum trading, but I wanted to bring it to your attention because it is just another example of where banks around the world are realizing, okay, this is an emerging asset class, and we got to get on the wagon if we want to remain relevant. So with regards to Bank Leumi and them being a Ripple partner, take a look down here from Beta. She retweeted out Crypto Eddie's tweet. Everybody's pumped. Bank Israel Leumi is trading Bitcoin. Look under the hood and do your own research. Leumi signed a formal partnership with the Canadian Imperial Bank of Commerce and Australia's largest bank. So this goes back to that piece of news I was talking about last week with CIBC and NAB and how they were forming a partnership for real-time cross-border payments. We know both of these banks are Ripple enabled. Well, guys, this was back from 2016. CIBC, NAB, and Bank Leumi form an innovation alliance. And down here you can see that these banks were already running on the Ripple blockchain. And so this article mentions Leumi specifically. So just doing a little bit of research, of course, does demonstrate in real time how the flywheel effect is occurring, how we're seeing more and more banks, Ripple-enabled banks, not just partner and test out the cross-border payments. I feel like that was kind of at the beginning, but now we're seeing more types of partnerships. We are definitely going to see more types of utility on the XRPL. I'm sure trading cryptocurrencies is going to be part of that. Anyway, just wanted to bring that up with regards to Bank Leumi and the partnership with CIBC and NAB Bank in Australia. All Ripple partners, so all great news there. Also wanted to bring this up, guys. Big commercial, dLocal joins hands to grow footprint in Latin America. Now we know dLocal is a Ripple partner, and so Big Commerce has entered into a strategic partnership with financial technology company dLocal to widen Big Commerce's presence in Latin America by enabling cross-border and local-to-local payments. However, following the news, shares of the company declined 1.5% on Thursday. The stock pared its losses slightly to close at $21.89 per share. Of late, Big Commerce has been making strategic moves to broaden its operations in the fast-growing Latin American regions. Plans are also afoot to officially inaugurate the Latin American operations at Big Commerce's Big News event in Mexico City, and that happened just a couple of days ago, with dLocal as their payment partner. So more Ripple partner news. dLocal this time partnering up with Big Commerce, and of course the Latin American corridor, a very, very important corridor for Ripple. They have been focusing on Latin America for a large part of 2020 and into 2021. This is just another example of where a Ripple partner is going to open up the gates to offer these cross-border payments, and it looks like even domestic payments with the local-to-local payments efficiently and cheaply for their clients. So, interesting news there with Ripple partner dLocal. Also wanted to just bring this, guys, to your attention. This was Tag XRP. He tweeted this out, and this is something that I hadn't heard of either. And Tag, you may know him on Twitter, one of the Twitter sleuths that has really been working tirelessly to expose Ethereum and the Ethereum Foundation for all the misdoings and their connections with the SEC. Well, he also just noticed this. Wow, I have not seen this yet. Ripple attorney Mary Jo White filed a subpoena to One River looking for any communications between Jay Clayton, One River, and more. So I don't know if you guys had heard about this. I have the document up here, and I'm not going to get into it in detail, but I will link it in the description if you guys are interested. Subpoena to produce documents, information, or objects, or to permit inspection of premises in a civil action. And so this is going against One River Asset Management, as you guys can see there. And if I just scroll down here, you guys can see there's a little bit more information about what this is all about. All documents reflecting the company's communications relating to Jay Clayton. All documents reflecting communications by the company with the SEC since January 1st, 2012 regarding the legal status of any digital asset, including but not limited to Bitcoin, Ether, and XRP. All documents reflecting company communications and or analysis since 2012 regarding the legal status as a security of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP, including but not limited to any reliance by the company on any statement made by Jay Clayton. So this is really going over it in detail here. Looking like they really want to nail Jay Clayton. Clearly, he played an integral role to the SEC suing Ripple. So they're questioning this. He went to One River Digital Asset after leaving the SEC. So it sounds as though Ripple's lawyers want to drill down, get to the bottom of this. And speaking specifically about Bitcoin, Ether, and Ethereum, focusing on those coins, obviously singling them out for good reason. And there's a lot here, guys. Again, I will link this in the description of the video if you are interested. And just down here, Mary Jo White, Andrew Seresny, and Lisa Zornberg. This was put forth almost a year ago now, March 31st, 2021. So I hadn't seen this either. Wanted to thank Tag XRP for bringing this to our attention. And Michael at Val5 Links bringing this up with regards to the NFT project and those developers developing NFTs on the XRPL. Ripple has announced first NFT recipients for its $250 million creator fund. So 2 people have been selected for this NFT project. Ripple noted in the announcement that some of the fund's beneficiaries include individual creators like musicians, game designers, artists, developers, and entrepreneurs. For those of you guys who may not remember when this was originally announced. And so who are the beneficiaries? First of all, we have author Justin Bua and filmmaker and photoscientist Steven Sebring. Other creators that have benefited from Ripple's Creator Fund program include Eternal Labs, Xpunks, and NFT Pro. Commenting on the partnership, Justin Bua, one of the recipients, expressed his excitement for being among the first visual artists to work with Ripple, a move that would bring his artistic vision into the metaverse. So using the XRP ledger, he says, delivers a proven user-friendly and secure NFT experience for creators like myself and community members in an open and inclusive environment. Sebring, who is also one of the first beneficiaries of the fund, also commented on the deal. Here's what he said, and I quote, "With great gratitude, the team at Sebring Revolution is looking forward to this partnership with Ripple and the opportunity to capture moments of pure photographic reality that will be offered as NFTs using the XRP ledger." So $250 million just for developing NFTs on the XRPL. Guys, that's $250 million that Ripple has earmarked to do this. Now, I mean, if you don't think the metaverse is going to be big, I would guess again. I don't think Ripple would be putting this kind of money into this type of project unless the metaverse, or at least in their opinion, the metaverse was going to have a significant impact on the way we live. And so NFTs, just an extension of this. The XRPL, obviously, they want to diversify. They have been saying now for over a year, maybe over 2 years now, that they want to move on. They want to have a multi-pronged strategy. I'm talking about Ripple for the XRPL. And so NFTs rose to popularity in 2021. And now we're seeing Ripple starting to put $250 million into this fund, and who knows how this is going to explode and how it is going to add value to the XRPL in the future. So anyway, just thought I'd bring that up. Wanted to thank Michael for posting that. And to all the Canadians in the audience, I do suggest, if you do use Coinbase, I do suggest you might want to pay attention to this. This from Bank XRP on Twitter. Starting on April 4th, Coinbase will introduce some changes required by Canadian regulations. Specifically, when you send crypto to another financial entity or money service business, such as another cryptocurrency exchange, and the transaction is over $1,000 Canadian, we are legally required to ask you for information about the recipient of that transaction, their name and address. And so there is a Q&A for those Canadians who are using Coinbase. And guys, I gotta say, this is just another indication of where cryptocurrency regulations are going. In Canada, they're really clamping down. And in the US too, I have a feeling that, well, not even just the United States, I think worldwide, they are clamping down and they really want to know who's sending who what cryptocurrency. And, the only way they can really choke off the on and off ramps are through the exchanges. The exchanges are what are going to be regulated. But if you hold your cryptocurrency in a cold storage solution like the Ledger Nano or something similar, you can send peer-to-peer transactions without having to go through the exchange. And as the saying goes, not your keys, not your crypto. Nobody has access to your crypto unless they have your personal keys, which is usually in the form of a 24-word phrase. Guys, I do have an affiliate link for the Ledger Nano specifically in the description of every video I do. You can use the link if you want. You don't have to use it. You don't even have to use the Ledger Nano. There are other solutions out there. I personally do use the Ledger for this exact reason. And I've been saying from the beginning, keep your cryptocurrency safe. At the beginning in 2017, 2018, when I first got into this, it was more about keeping your crypto safe from hackers. But now we're seeing, these regulations coming down the pipe from government. And so, you can still send $100,000 worth of XRP to somebody through a cold storage solution. And if you were to do it that way, that would not have to go through the exchanges. I'm not suggesting you do that, but what I am suggesting is it's just another way to hold your crypto. It is a more secure way, personal custody. Think of it as a safe with a combination that is sitting in your house. If you want to keep your valuables secure, you want to put it in a safe, for example, and this is kind of like the crypto equivalent to that. Anyway, just thought I'd bring that up because I'm starting to see more statements like this from companies like Coinbase. Anyway, wanted to thank Bank XRP for posting that. And from Fojack here on Twitter, retweeting out Mr. Pool's tweet from yesterday at 10:38 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sell. All right, what is he talking about here? I didn't think we'd be getting so many Mr. Pool tweets of late, but apparently last night there was a rapid fire of Mr. Pool tweets. This tweeted out by XRP San here on Twitter. Life expectancy, OTAN, which backwards is NATO, demonstrate, escrow, overnight, instant, global, move to mass, POTS, oil, EU destruction, and sell. So what does this mean, guys? Very, very cryptic. He continues on because there were more. Yes, 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 solution new, final, rippled. No return, lock, life expectancy, and then it goes back to NATO over here. So a lot to uncover here. I saw this, guys, from What You Gonna Do on Twitter. I would get cash out of banks too. This was posted yesterday from Sydney's most popular radio station, Getting the Masses Ready. So this coming out of Australia. And this is Peter Dutton. I believe he is their equivalent of the Minister of Defense. Peter Dutton reveals real possibility of cyber attacks and shutting down banks. So this from KIIS, which is a radio station in Australia. And if you just take a look, just a real quick Google search, a few days ago, Peter Dutton warns of an unprecedented Chinese cyber onslaught and admits war with the communist superpower is possible. So this is a relatively recent news article, And as I was doing more research, I also saw this from a couple of years ago. Consequences are catastrophic. Dutton says cyber attacks on critical infrastructure could arise. So he was already warning about this back in 2020. Mr. Dutton says Australia is continuing to experience a rise in cyber attacks on critical infrastructure, warning that a serious penetration of Australia's energy sector could mean widespread failure of electricity networks, disrupting hospitals, transport, banking, and food supplies. So,
I'm your guy. I will keep you posted. I'm your advocate. I'll be back on a daily basis, usually multiple times per day, with these videos to keep you updated with everything going on. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't done so, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Feel free to share any of my videos with your friends, family, social media, or anybody who may care to listen. Thanks so much for your continued support. I'm always here for you. I want to help you through this time. So thank you so much for continuing to choose me. Enjoy your day, stay safe, and I'll catch you again probably in a couple hours. Thanks, everybody. See you later.